Good morning. This is Margaret Fay from the University of Sewing at the Tailored Fit, and I want to welcome you to Facebook Live. So Saturday mornings, we try to talk to you about some of the wonderful new things we've gotten in recently and to remind you about some of the things we already have. So I have in this little group of things right here some really fun stuff, and I wanted you to remember we have them. So if you are a coffee drinker or you just like mugs, we have this adorable gift mug that has a tape measure on it, and it has all kinds of little things. And I don't know if Dave can get in here or not, but there's like scissors and a pincushion, and it's really quite adorable. We even have things for knitters and measuring tapes. So I just thought I would remind you that we carry some of these wonderful little gift items. You've got friends, and I know your friends sew like you do because you wouldn't be watching us otherwise. And so these are wonderful little ideas for gifts. You could take this little mug, you could open it up, put a couple of fat quarters in it and wrap it up, and there you go, wonderful little present. We also just got in this gorgeous unicorn journal. And this is an actual journal where you have lined papers and you can date it. And so it's really quite nice. Look how beautiful all the colors are. And it's a very, very nice little journal. So I know we're always looking for places to put our notes and things we're thinking about. Tula Pink has also come out with a very nice journal. This journal is quite unique in that instead of the typical lines, she's put in a grid pattern so that you can design your own quilt blocks, quilts themselves, maybe applique designs, whatever you need. And she's done a really nifty job here in that this whole piece can actually be removed. And so when you fill up this journal, you can take off this pretty vinyl part, and I'm not going to do it right now because I don't want to mess anything up here, because you know how when you go and try to do something like this and you're being videotaped, it never turns out quite like you mean to. But this whole piece will come off, and then you can set this little journal aside, and then you can put this on top of a different journal. So that's pretty cool. Also, we have these great little, these are magnetized and you can put your pins in it. And what a pretty little piece that you can have in your sewing room, even if it's just used for decoration. They're really quite cute. So next, we just got in some Java Batik. And this is from a company called Maywood Studios. And they have the prettiest, this is a 20-piece fat quarter bundle, and it's basically they've taken it to lights to darks and done it in different colorways. And so we have it in purples, in pinks, in greens, blues, turquoise, and a variety of shades in those different, in yellows to oranges. These are really quite gorgeous. And so I wanted to go ahead and let you know that we've gotten these in. And the prices on these, they're only $60. That's pretty cool. So I thought I'd show those to you. We've also got some up here, Dave, so if you can show folks that. And you know, Dave always takes and does these videos and photographs for us. And so I'm talking to him sometimes while we're doing this. But this is where our loose fat quarter bundles live. But then we've got a couple of those Java Batiks up there. These are so pretty and they're packaged so nicely. They would make a great gift. They would make a really fun project. I'm sure that you've got things that these would work really well for. So we have a lot more fat quarter bundles and fat quarters in general. So go online and take a look at that. We do our fat quarter bundles based on themes. Like for instance, we've got sports ones, we've got kids ones, we've got ones that are done from a lot of our fabric lines. So make sure you take a look at that. And where are you going to find all these wonderful things? Well, of course, you're going to find them at the universityofsewing.com. Now, today's kind of a gloomy, rainy day so far, and I hope that that means you'll think that you need to go out and do some shopping. So we're open today. We're here from 10 until 5 today, and we would love to see you. Don't forget, right now is National Overlocker Month. Oh, Dave, I forgot to tell them. Look what we just got in. Can't forget to tell them. I've got to let you know. We just got in our 790s. We've got a couple of them now. Now, we were out of them for a while, and I want people to know if they were interested in sitting down at a 790 and seeing what they think of it. Right now, we've got 2 of them in stock. So we would love to show you how these wonderful machines work and why you need a 790. By the way, they come with an embroidery unit. They're really quite wonderful. I just got something in, and literally we got it in yesterday, and I haven't had a chance to enter it into the computer, but it will be happening. And I'm going to try to get it done today. If I don't get it done today, they'll be done by Monday for sure. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Fit for Art patterns, but I have been friends with the gals who own Fit for Art for a long time. They're very nice people, and we are so excited. We just got a whole bunch of their patterns in, and we're going to be carrying these, and we're going to be doing some classes with them because they're for us. These patterns are amazing. We will be able to do things with our overlockers with this. Remember, it's National Overlocker Month. So we've got some knit patterns from them, and we've got some jacket patterns. And I don't know if you've noticed right now, we're seeing a lot of quilted jackets appear on the fashion scene. And we haven't seen that for a long time. And we have a couple of really interesting things in this group. I'm going to pull out. There's a jacket pattern that they have. It's called the Tableau Rasa jacket. I probably totally butchered that name. But this jacket, it doesn't have set-in sleeves, so it's really easy to make. And it's got all this room to actually put your embroidery, your quilting, your piecing, whatever. If you love to do foundation paper piecing, there's all this kind of real estate to be able to do that. And this, I don't know if you can get down here to the line drawing, Dave, but look at that nice big piece. It's almost a perfect rectangle. So you can do all kinds of beautiful things. You know, I was just showing you those gorgeous batiks. Something like those could turn into a really beautiful jacket. And what we're thinking about, and they have this additional, it is a little book that you can buy in addition to the pattern for the jacket. And this shows you a variety of different ways you can take their pattern and turn it into something pieced if you want. A wonderful place for your artwork. So on the back here, there's some wonderful line drawings and some ideas. We're going to be working on some samples for you to see some wonderful ideas, and we're going to do some classes. So I'm thinking this is going to be a lot of fun. They've got a gorgeous, there's a tunic or a regular knit top. And these are like the original indie pattern. They have tons of instructions. It's all very easy to do. Since all the lines are really pretty straight, there's so little places for you to get hung up on the actual construction of these. And again, there's all this real estate. So say you wanted to take like 3 different knits and put them together and make them into something really unique looking. This is a wonderful palette to be able to go and do that. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Then let's see, we have got, so those are the knit tops. And oh, here's another wonderful idea for taking that jacket pattern and how you can turn it into using, if you are a weaver and you wanted a great pattern for doing a jacket, this is a really good pattern for that because it doesn't have set-in sleeves. So that makes the design a lot easier to work with. And again, you've got a nice big, look at this. This is really fun because what you can do is we could take this over to the photocopier and copy a bunch of different things, and then we can just go and color it in and see what we like. Or we could even cut out the fabric and see if we like it in a small size before we go and make it into a big jacket. They've got a variety of different variations. They've taken the jacket pattern and turned it into a shirt in this situation. So you take and buy your jacket pattern, and then you add this to it, and then you can turn it into a shirt. Look at that wonderful stand-up collar, or this turned down one. This one has some really cute cuffs and some vents. This is super cute. So let's look and see what other things we've got here. Oh, this is really going to be neat. So, wait, I'm going to finish up with the jacket turned into shirt, and there's two really wonderful variations. Again, you get the jacket pattern, and then, or you get the knit pattern, and you can turn it, this is the jacket pattern, and turning it into a variation of a tank and a jacket. And this one is the knit top, and you turn it into a crossover pattern. These are going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a bunch of fun with this. This is really neat. But when I was over here going, oh, I forgot about this. I forgot to show you. Well, I didn't forget. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, so I'll set that over there for a second. They have this wonderful pants pattern. And it's really nice because it is set up to really work with a variety of different figure types. And here they've got it for the person with the small waist, and they go and add multiple darts. The person who probably a normal size waist, and they've got the dart, just a single dart, and here without a waistband, if that's what you like. So there's a lot of variety in this pants pattern, and they walk you through a lot of the fitting issues that we typically have with pants patterns. But we are also going to be offering some classes doing this. We've done, we haven't really been able to do classes up till now. And so now what I'm really hopeful for is that we can start having some small classes again. And I've already planned one pants class. That one's already filled. I have 4 people who are already taking this. But if you think that you would like to have either a pants class or these jackets or any of the things I just showed you, and you think you're interested in doing that class, please go ahead and let me know in either an email or in the notes here underneath that you're interested, because if I can get in contact with you and find out when a good time for you to have that, generally what we can try to do is I'm going to try to keep these classes right around 4 people. We still, we need to socially distance still a little bit right now, and we're still needing to wear masks. So we are going to go ahead and start doing classes, but they'll be small. And so if you think that you're interested in any of these patterns that I just showed you, the really cool thing about it will be that you practically have a private class doing it. That pants pattern also has some variations. Again, you buy the pants pattern and then you buy the variations for it. Here's one where they have a high waist, and it's got some really cute little pocket details and the high waist detail and the nice big legs. I actually like that kind of style a lot. I think it's really fun. And then we have this one, which is your typical trouser. It has the center front zipper, it's got the pockets, and on the back on this one, it's got your traditional big pockets like you would see in jeans. Oh, and just by the way, this particular pattern, what it is it's got a back zipper on it. So if that's not what you like, you don't have to stick with that. That's why the variations are available. So, and you don't have to draft them all. That's really nice. There's a lot of opportunities with a pattern like this that you could draft anything you wanted for it. But if you didn't want to have to mess around with that, the nice thing is these variations will take the drafting of like your fly front and all those kind of things and take care of that for you, so you don't have to do that. So I'm very excited about the Fit for Art stuff. And Fit for Art has its own blog, and they show lots of variations. They've taken, I think that her blog comes out at least once a month, if not more often than that. And so Carrie and Ray, who are the designers of this, what they do is they make different items based on their patterns, and then they go and walk you through how that they've done that. And they have been doing this for years, so there's so many different things available. And when you go on their blog, and if you just put in Fit for Art blog, you'll get it to come up in a search engine on your computer. And if you have any problems finding it, let me know, and I'll go ahead and send you the link to it. But the really, really fun thing about this is they have all these wonderful artistic ideas. And once you get a pant that fits you, or you get a jacket that fits you, you can make it over and over again and different versions of it, so that you don't have to refit everything, and you don't have to figure out all those different niggly things that we always have to do with a pattern. The nice thing about these are that they're set up so that you can just transform them, and you can make one jacket and another, and they don't look anything like each other. And so nobody's going to know you use the same pattern over and over again. And aren't you just going to look like the smartest person in the room? So let's go over this way, because I want to finish up with a couple of things. We're getting kind of like at that time period. I try not to keep you here too long, but I realized that I haven't told you about, again, National Overlocker Month, and anyone of us who've been around for a while using overlocker, sergers, cover stitch machines, you probably will recognize the name Gail Yellen. Gail is one of the smartest people out there on using overlockers and sergers and using cover stitch machines. And she's come out with a new book, and here we are. And you may not realize this, but this is the front of our wonderful L890. She is using this machine as kind of her machine that she was doing with this, but her techniques are available to any machine that does both cover stitching and does serging. And a lot of the techniques you can just do on a serger, or a lot of them you can just do on a cover stitch machine. So if you've not got a L890, her book will still apply to what you do. You just have to isolate the parts so that it makes sense. This book is a wonderful, wonderful addition to your library. We're carrying this. Also, if you couldn't make it yesterday for our virtual overlocker event, we still can send you that video. That was something that we did with Bernina. It talks about the L890 and the L850. And it doesn't mention this book specifically, but what we did was we came up with some overlocker bundles, and one of them contains Gail's book, and you can get that for a discounted price. But you have to register and watch our video on the virtual overlocker. All you have to do is register for that class. It's available on our website, and you can find it in our virtual classes. And once you do that, I'll send you all these things, and there's all kinds of discounts associated with this. You get a 20% off coupon for anything in the store. We don't care what you use it on. You get discounts on any of the accessory items for our sergers, including like the Big Book of Serging. Now, if you don't have a Bernina serger and you're just looking at this and you're thinking about it, the really nice thing is the overlocker bundles are not Bernina specific necessarily. There's, I think, one that is, but the rest of them are just much more general. So if you just are kind of curious about this machine and you want to learn a little bit more about it, sign up for that. Everything's free, and you can just get all the goodies with it. Now, talking about goodies, we have the great giveaway coming out. Have you heard that we have a great giveaway happening? This is going to happen on May the 7th. Make sure you tell all your friends, because they will want to get in on this. This is wonderful. So what we've got is, I am sitting, or standing, I'm not sitting, I'm standing. I'm standing in front of this great big box, and this isn't the only box. I've got another whole box. We've got this great big box of things that have been given to us from Northcott, Figo, Dill Buttons, from, I'm trying to remember the other companies. Oh, I'm going to get a list of this and make sure I don't miss anybody. But we have gotten a lot of things from some of the most, Wyndham. They've been just so generous and so sweet. I can't even believe it. But the reason why this is happening is Dave and I are getting married. And we are going to get married on May the 8th. The shop will be closed on May the 8th, so don't try to come and shop with us because I'm taking my whole staff and they're going to come. There is so many things we're going to give away. Look at this Wyndham Fat Quarter Bundle. I'm pretty sure that's more than 20. What do you think? I think that's more than 20 pieces. This is gorgeous. And let's see, Petite Perennials by Annette Blog. So look how gorgeous those are. Those are beautiful. Look at this one. Another one, that big, huge size. Look at this. These are so pretty. They're these blues and these creams. They're really gorgeous. So this group is Country Soiree by Jean Horton. So look how beautiful those are. And they did this beautiful Petersham ribbons on them. Oh my gosh, those are gorgeous. Now we're going to put these in probably some bags, separating them out a little bit. But this is a whole bag full of buttons from Dill Buttons. They've got some of those wonderful, great big buttons in it. Oh my God, this is so cute. I love this gorgeous green. Look at that. Look how beautiful. That is amazing. Oh my goodness, there's another really big green button in here. So we're going to have to separate these out a little bit. And we're going to give those away. Wyndham. Oh my gosh, this is even bigger bundles. Oh, no, there's two here. Oh, I'm so silly. I didn't realize there was two. Okay, Wyndham. Look at this group. Fat Cat. And Dave, can you get in here and show this cat? Look, that cat is so silly. He is so silly. Then we have London from Whistler Studios. Look at that. These are great fabrics, all kind of London scenes in them. And then we have some beautiful shimmer from Northcott. And Stonehenge from Northcott. And, oh my gosh, there's more and more and more. Some more shimmer. And these are in your more warm color. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. Look at this. And then we've got, these are those wonderful 2.5-inch strips. Again, from Stonehenge. And these great neutrals. So, all this stuff in here. This is all, I mean, look how generous they were to us. We've got all this wonderful stuff. And you get to get it. Because we're going to give it away. We're just going to give everything away. And we have this wonderful, wonderful sales rep. His name is Mark Jacobs. He contacted all the companies we do business through him and said, Margaret and Dave are getting married and they invited me to their wedding. We have to give them a bunch of stuff. So that's how we ended up with all this. And this isn't, like I said, there's another whole box. I didn't even bring down the other box. Next week, I'll show you the other box. But we are going to, I don't think we're going to be able to do it in one day. What do you think, Dave? I don't think we're going to be able to do this in one day. So we might have to have several days we're doing giveaways. But we are going to have a party. And the party is giving things away to our customers. We love you guys. We want you to participate in this. I mean, we've just got all this fun to give away. And you guys have to be here for it. So tell everybody you know that the University of Sewing on Facebook Live on May the 7th is having the grand giveaway. And I guess maybe what we'll do is during the day what do you think? Maybe on the day on the 7th, what we do is everybody who comes in and shops that day, maybe they get something free too. That may be how we have to do this, because I don't think we can give this all away in one day. It's just too many things. You guys are going to have to participate and help us. So if you aren't on our email list, please send me your email so I can let you know what we're doing. We have all kinds of fun going on in this place, and we love our customers and we love to help you. We all sew who work here. Everybody who works here sews. So that means we can help you with clothing fabric and we can help you with quilting fabric. We all do this and we love it. And we are here to make this a fun journey for you too. You're looking for a new machine? We're here to help you on that too. And we've got some used ones. So you don't have to, if you have a really strict budget and you can't necessarily maybe get a new machine, I have right now got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, at least 3 used machines on the floor right now. Maybe it's time for a new machine. What do you think? We'd love to help you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will see you hopefully here today or soon. And everybody go to theuniversityofsewing.com. Don't forget, we try to carry everything for your Bernina, so if you need anything, if we don't have it, let us know and we'll order it for you. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Happy Saturday.